crawling, bro. There we go. We're going to drop in, and we're going to start off with game number 1.
Keeping Sandwick on his toes on the production. Shoutouts to the production and all the bracket runners, as well as, of course, the people in the studio, making sure that this tournament runs nice and smoothly. It always takes a lot more than just us casters on the screen. As we get to our last set of our block here for today, South America action. C and Thaiph versus Agmed and Ren, who are kind of showing off early on that they're able to keep up pace. I think this is similar to how the first game went in the last set for Thaiph and C, where they both lost the stock early and then they 3-0'd. So we'll see if that one is the same here.
Yeah, we're seeing the double Taros from this blue team. A lot of power to be had. But also some slower moving legends going up against this Chun-Li and Val could make the movement situation a little bit in red team's favor. But they are doing a great job on the right side. Oh no, C couldn't find a foothold to be able to get back to stage. What? Not like this, not like this, guys. Come on. Oh no, that is an unfortunate blow to a blue team. And is going to make this game number 1 a very, very difficult for them.
Yeah, I mean, if they make this comeback happen, I would be absolutely shocked. But hey, Hammer Nair is the option there to find that KO, and a little bit of some high-low damages there with that recovery and that Nair. And all things considered, they're looking pretty good here. Side air comes in to send Agmed off stage. And I mean, as long as Thaiph, you're able to kind of keep your stock alive, you can never really count out a double Taros team. They do so much better.
That is true, especially as they're continuing to get this damage going. They can get Agmed out of here. Just trying to see a good strategy for them to be able to bring this back. That was just a horrible situation that happened here. Them losing those stocks in that way. Oh no, I'm trying to wait on this neutral breakdown here. See who comes out on top. C's going to confirm, and holy hell, they got the lead back.
It's not as simple now, as Thaiph has been holding on to this stock. I said it, the win condition is keeping Thaiph in the game, and C, is going to lose the stock potentially here. This 2v1 will shake out. No, never mind. They put a little bit too much attention on Thaiph. C's able to get back to the stage, and Thaiph is playing very elusive so far, dodging all of these open ups, dodges through. C, kind of in the same spot there, though. If they did read the dodge in, you get a Nair out on the axe to kind of disrupt, but Thaiph stuck between two bad spots, Val and Chun-Li, but he's able to get back to the wall, which is his safe haven so far. Gets the down air there. Little downlight GC. Didn't go for the big extension, of course, because Thaiph is ready to reversal U4. This is very scary for Thaiph.
He about did it again. You would think after going down low like that and getting punished for it, that he would be a little apprehensive to do it again. But now he has been sent out of here. C is going to want to focus in on Ren.
Okay, that was really smart. Forcing Agmed to cross through and then lining up the downlight to cover the person that was still off stage, which I believe was Ren there. It almost worked out really, really well there. No N6 shenanigans, though, for the Taros. Weapon toss is crazy in a 2v1, but it doesn't get punished. It actually works out. Another downlight sends really low, and it also disarms Agmed, able to pick up a gauntlet immediately. The double gauntlets here should be nice and easy as we get the full Chun-Li combination there. Didn't find the KO, though, and okay, a side sig, maybe a little too aggressive. Dropping the game-winning recovery off the Nair. Bro. It's still very doable as C sends off stage once again. And the haymaker comes in, goes for the second one. Didn't find the connection. Agmed with the gauntlets in hand just needs one downlight to close out this game, but it won't be as easy as that. C is playing absolutely perfect so far. Spear comes out the side air, nowhere near KOing. If that was a ground pound, it's a different story. The recovery is an option here. C swinging with the Nair, gets the connection, goes for the GC. N-Light didn't find the connection either. Another N-Light with another side air with Agmed is not whiff punishing. He's too scared, but covers the dodge up with the recovery. What an absolutely insane last stock scramble. C almost successfully getting the 2v1, but that was incredibly close. The red team definitely happy. They dropped 3 game-winning combos. They dropped all 3, and they still won that. You're thanking your lucky stars versus a person like C. It's so scary.
Okay, all right. That game was a wild. Okay, a lot to unpack there as we look at these replays because, okay, yes, red team got the dub, but it should not have been that close. Not even remotely that close. They had such a gift handed to them. Blue team dropping the ball and literally handing them full stocks. and it came down to the very last interaction. Yes, they were able to get on the board, but that makes me very nervous for the rest of their set.
Okay, nice little start for the blue team here, who is definitely riding that momentum that C built into a potential game 2 victory here already, taking out a very early stock from Agmed. And I feel like there's 2 early stocks in 2s. One of the early stocks is when you like team combo or edge guard someone really early. The other one is when you just get absolutely destroyed in neutral, and I think those are the scary early stocks to lose. Yes. Where your opponent team is just able to just completely take you apart. It's really not a fluke, you know, it might be a sign to what's to come, but you know, you can't really be thinking about that too much here as you make the comeback, or you attempt to. Losing the stock there. Agmed past 100 damage at this point. C getting the nair there, sending high Thaiph. Just kind of holding on the center stage, making sure that C gets a fair chance at getting back to the stage. He does, but gets hit with a side air anyway.
Yeah, there's a lot of momentum off that side air. He's going to come in and get some more axe gameplay of his own, though. Oh, he hit everybody, including his teammate. Just one right after the other, lined them up, knocking everybody down. Oh, nice conversion from red team there. And although things were very close in Gamer 1, it does seem to have given them a little bit of momentum here. A little confidence coming into game number 2. Okay, conversion. Going to go ahead and confirm on Thaiph there. And C's going to be sent out. Red team is absolutely cooking right now.
Oh, as we say that, getting with a big nair there.
I'm sorry, Agmed. That's my bad, bro. That's my bad.
It sucks because as casters, it's our responsibility to say stuff like that, you know. But then it always looks bad on us when they just get absolutely rolled the next moment. They get hit with the nair, gets hit with the edge guard. C looking to reversal this on Ren with the gauntlets, and it's over. I mean, I couldn't even explain what was going on. It happened so fast. C chasing low versus Agmed. Thaiph looking to tap in, and yeah, just not able to make it back. That's a 4 stock for game number 2. That's crazy. I mean, what is there even to say about that?
I want to go back and watch the last game, like just the whole game from start to finish. There was a lot going on. We saw a much more dominating force from blue team there, especially towards the end of that game. They definitely started to get in stride, started to get into a rhythm, and definitely started to work together to be able to confirm that stock. I mean, to confirm that game in very easy fashion. Didn't even need the last touch on Agmed there. Stock was a well confirmed. And we're going to come back into game number 3, all tied up. Who is going to take that advantage going into game number 4?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the momentum is very, very important. And it's especially important for the red team to try to stifle the momentum because the blue team is looking really, really solid here so far.
All right, we're going to see what blue team can get done here as they try to take that advantage. 4 stock lead for them in that last game, so very comfortable dub. Looks like they definitely got some things worked out, and the double Taros working very well for them. Ren getting underneath them with a big recovery, though. Oh, whip and throw out. Okay. Oh, nice recovery coming back up on stage. Going to send Agmed almost all the way up to the blast zone. Who is going to be the first stock to fall? C, that unarmed recovery is not going to be enough. That nair off of his hammer is going to be, though. And that puts Agmed on his second stock as they try to focus in on Ren and get him out of here, pushing him all the way off to the right side. But they're going to chase Agmed, saw the opportunity, bring itself out. They took a good advantage of it. Nice job from Thaiph to break up that combo.
Okay. Pretty interesting game so far, but the blue team still somehow finding a way to take an advantage here for sure.
See, get pushed underneath from the recovery. Ren trying to find that landing, cannot convert it. Thaiph. See the axe light attacks coming out on stage. C being sent way down, weapon throw coming over. Oh no, the ground pound is going to go ahead and confirm. C is on his final stop, PJ. They are absolutely demolishing him in this game number 3.
Yeah, which I mean is definitely preferable, right? To see almost clutch that 2v1 in the previous game. So there's going to be able to close out a stock there on Thaiph. Agmed and Ren playing very aggressively in that 2v2 combo really putting themselves off stage. The end light comes in though, and it's definitely not as simple as anything. Because yeah, that that ground pound
Nowhere
obviously
to
will
run,
close out
bro.
that stock. Yeah, it's just not.
Nowhere to run.
We should just not talk about the state of the game ever, because it's like whenever you think something's happening, whenever you think a narrative is developing, both teams are just really great at flipping it on their heads. I mean, right now the blue team with a stock lead and a lot of damage as well.
No, I like that idea. What are you having for dinner, PJ?
I don't know, actually. I haven't thought about that yet.
We see a blue team go ahead and get Agmed out of here.
Maybe sleep. I'm tired, man. I don't know.
Yeah, there you
Gunlight
go,
into Cider closing that one out. And that's going to be a very dominant walk into this game number 4 with a 2-1 lead. 684 damage on Thaiph. 1,000 damage between the two, almost 1,100.
Yeah.
I mean, a ridiculous showing from the blue team as the double Terros shows why you don't want to be facing down that double Terros. It just does so much damage.
No, I mean, we've talked about it today. And, you know, we talk about the axe nerf and the Terros nerf, and oh, he's not viable anymore. Everybody's gonna quit playing Terros. But here we see you put 2 Terroses on a team in 2s, and they become an absolute wrecking ball. The legend is still very, very viable, and we're seeing a C and a Thaiph put in the work with it here. As here we go into game number 4 as they try to get one more to send Agmed and Ren out of today's bracket. Obviously, Ren and Agmed trying to get this one to push us to a game number 5, which would be kind of crazy today considering it's been all 3-0s.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, at least we know one game to shake up the 3-0s, but yeah, this game 5, they're definitely gonna have to pull out all the stops here. The Rayman online, of course, as well. Double Terros still though on the blue team. Double side air and a nair as well, setting both of them split apart. Ren tries to fight back to give some space to Agmed off stage, gets called out and gets hit, loses the stock for it. Another nair comes in from C, not enough to KO the Rayman, but still really good spot for the blue team to start off here.
Yeah, another Rayman, still no SpongeBob.
I know, right?
Makes me so sad.
Maybe people just don't know that SpongeBob is Rayman. You ever think about that?
I'm gonna tweet it out. I'm gonna let everybody. I'm gonna remind everybody that you can be SpongeBob.
Hopefully in NA we'll see some more SpongeBob representation for sure.
No, they just go Roman Reigns.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry. Yeah, oh, I'm sorry. That's Terros, but still, yeah, it's just Roman Reigns. No Patrick. That's what I meant. Either way,
no
nice team combo from Red Team here as they get a good conversion and some good damage coming out. And things are still pretty even here. This is still doable for Red Team. Oh no, Ren getting absolutely hands put all over him off stage right now.
The hits the down air there. No follow up as well, but I mean it's just overall like so much damage that when the Terros team just gets like 1 or 2 hits, you really like start to see that you just can't afford to lose neutral at all versus this team. Another end like gets sent, Ren getting sent very far off stage on the disarm, covers the dodge through the side air with an end light, GC end light to send off stage. That's a double KO for C as they are now on their last stock. This is elimination side, so Ren and Agmed need to fight for their right to get to game 5, and I don't know.
Party. Nobody in chat knows that song.
Nobody knows.
Nobody.
I'm glad you got there as well, but okay, ground pound. That's a good start. C getting hit with a double ground pound there. Thaiph trying to reversal with a big ground pound of their own, realizing they have an extra stock to work with. Might as well go for the gamble. C dodging through that sword nair on reaction. Really good stuff. The side air comes in. C picking up a weapon. You like to see that's an axe too, so you can swat away the juggle state, but they don't really go for anything too crazy. Just want to play out this 2v2 like normal.
This is still kind of doable for Red Team, but every swing of that Terros axe is just so much damage being added. Oh no, he's gonna go down and chase Ren. That's gonna go ahead and do it. C and Thaiph are gonna be moving forward in their elimination run, and that is gonna be the end of Agmed and Ren for today.
Yeah, absolutely. Very, very good showing from them for sure. As we get into the rest of the bracket, we want to quickly highlight the end of this.